Mr. Sacramento, always looking dashing every morning. I mean, tell us, what's the secret?
The secret is that the Lord is good
Aww.
all the time, even in my life.
Okay.
And that's how we roll.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you, this name Sacramento, I mean, it's rare. It's not everybody that bears that name. So I really want to understand.
My name,
how
Sacrament, means holiness.
Oh.
And in Italian language, it means Sacramento.
Okay.
And, you know, in California, there is a place we call Sacramento, California.
Oh.
So you talk about holiness, and that's why we're in active citizens, where people with genuine mindset that wants a change in the system in our country. People with the same level of mindset that believe in the cause of Nigeria, not the cause of politicians, but believing that God has created us to be a Nigerian, and definitely we must move in a just path, you know, do the right thing to get the right result.
Oh, beautiful. I'm impressed by that name. Mr. Oladimeji, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Oh, I'm delighted to have you. I'm fine. How are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm cold.
Mr. Oladimeji, Ola, that is money comes in twos.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. I'm loving the names of our analysts. It's beautiful to, you know, listen to. Good morning and welcome to Morning Pulse and Active Citizens. Today, we dive into two burning issues shaping governance and security in our country. First, the storm in Oyo State. Governor Makinde's 300 billion naira loan approval has sparked protest, with opposition lawmaker Ibrahim Shitu claiming due process was sidelined. The government says it's refinancing its older debts and funding infrastructure, but the controversy raises questions about transparency and trust. Then up in the north in Katsina, Governor Diko Rada is embracing negotiations with local communities, even with bandits, to tackle insecurity. Some hail it as pragmatic, others fear it's another cycle of failed peace deals. Let's unpack both stories with our panel of analysts. Once again, good morning to you viewers, and you're welcome to Active Citizens. The first one we have here is actually the talk of the loan. I mean, I really want to, you know, get you guys, you know, take on this particular thing. I mean, like, what do you make of this? How does Oyo State's 300 billion naira loan, I mean, is it for refinancing? And how is the move, how does the move, you know, fit into the broader trend of state government borrowing heavily? Are we seeing responsible fiscal management or a cycle of debt dependency? Mr. Oladimeji, what's your thought on this?
First, I think it's a buy-over. Let me use that simple language at once. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I think it's just a buy-over. And what a buy-over means is you are getting funds to offset another. That is my understanding as an economist of buy-over. So I do not see any economic reasons behind this. I stand behind. I mean, apart from that, let's visit the current issues in Oyo State and where the governor. You know, the last time I spoke on Friday, each time I love to always stick to the existential issues surrounding our political matters. Currently, Makinde is not in Oyo State. Hanging out with friends and family, watching American football. All right. And then the state is gone ahead to borrowing the state without due process. When we say that leadership trickles down from the top, this is what it means. The federal system had indulged in such practice over the time, and now the state governors are also involved, are picking up in that impunity. It is what we have, and it is what we are currently dealing with. The political players in the opposition, they have the right to call up as the Honorable just did, and I stand right by him in asking the governor of the state to explain why you are getting a loan to offset another where you have not shown workings for the previous.
Mr. Ladimeji, are you still there?
Stop there for now.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. I'm coming to you, Mr. Sacramento. I really want to understand the refinancing reality. The government says it's the refinancing of the 149 billion naira and adding 151 billion naira for infrastructure. In simple terms, is refinancing genuinely a relief or just old wine in new bottles?
Okay, thank you for the question. I wish to go straight to the point. I'm really disappointed in the Sheyi Makinde. Very, very disappointed in him. When we see these are the issues why the likes of late President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria said that youth are lazy. And where our mind, Sheyi Makinde is less than 50 or he has got it to 50. I can't remember, but I know it's not up to 50. Now, the issue we're having here is this. You're going for a loan of 300 billion. I don't understand. For what? How? What are you doing with it? Your successors have never did something of such nature. Then why should it be you that are going for 300 billion naira? Even when the allocation that is coming to the states now is very high to compare to what we have those days.
But according to him, he said it's for infrastructure purposes.
There is no infrastructure in Oyo State. I don't know what he's talking about. The money that they share, the allocation that comes to Oyo State is not the normal one that used to come. What is Sheyi Makinde doing with 300 billion for crying out loud? What kind of infrastructure does he want to do? Does he want to be more Catholic than the Pope? Okay. We should stop petting nonsense. Sheyi Makinde should stop this man. And the kind of house we have now, all of them are all puppets. They are all puppets. Because there's some certain questions that should be asked. What kind of infrastructure that Sheyi wants to build, the governor Sheyi wants to build in Oyo State, that he will go for 300 billion naira loan. Now, not going for 300 billion naira loan is the problem. What is the repayment package plan?
Yeah.
How is he going to hunt the next governor that will come? How are you going to pay these bills off? And you're putting the state into a very tight corner. Even in the next 20 years, they won't finish paying this, the repercussion that is coming under the 300 billion naira loan. This was the same fight between the woman in World Trade Center, Okonji-Iweala, and Adam Soshomole. When he wanted to go for a loan of 75 billion, for that million naira, $75 billion loan. And the woman said, no. Edo State will be indebted in the next 25 years. Then Oshomole started singing from the two sides of his mouth, calling this woman all sorts of names, till the woman brought every evidence against him. Yeah. And that was the end of Solomon Grande. You see, we are sitting on a keg of gunpowder in this country. I don't know why a sitting governor should be going for a loan of such an amount of money and it will be approved. It shows that we have a systematic problem.
Exactly.
Because every month, you people go to Abuja to take allocations from the remark. And you're still going to borrow 300. Who is going to pay it in the Oyo State? What does Oyo State have to pay 300 billion and pay the interest that is following 300 billion naira? So please, these people should help us. They want to bring down this country. Them and their paymaster, they are trying to bring down this nation down. And people should rise up and say, no. The APC can, one of the APC people now joined PDP to say no to such. What level of enrichment is all this? This is wickedness. They don't think about how this, now at the end of it, taxes will be dangerously high. It is the common man who has shops in the street that will be paying for these bills. Definitely. And these people will now go to US, go to so many places and be catching cruise.
All right. Thank you so much.